Okay, so here we are at my favourite spot. This is where I like to get in. If I'm climbing in, slipping into the water, this is how I do it. And this is the place where I've been through rain or shine, whether it's snow, sleet, nighttime. Swimming in here in nighttime is fantastic. Nighttime, daytime, mornings, afternoons, whatever. It doesn't really matter. What matters is getting in. Even if it's for a few seconds or a few minutes. As I keep telling you, you can do this. You can do this. It's not that difficult. She's in there all the time. All right, missus? So these ducks are quite used to me and they really want me to feed them, which I do when I bring food. I bring seeds for them. Oh. It's the cormorants making a load of noise up there. The pterodactyls that myself and my friends call them. Because when they fly around, you're like suddenly in some prehistoric land. There's quite a lot of music going on by some kids down by the bridge. That's okay, that's normal for them. So here we are. We're at the water's edge. Finally, Chaz, we are at the water's edge. We've been waiting for ages to do this. But yeah, of course you have. You've been waiting for a long time, all your life maybe. There are many, many reasons why you're wanting to get in this water. And one of those reasons is right now, getting in the water. Just getting in the water is one of the reasons you want to get in the water. You don't have to have a reason. You don't have to say, oh, I'm getting in because of this, or I need cold water swimming because I'm having such problems. Maybe you're just doing it for something that isn't a problem. Maybe you want to do it just to see what it feels like, to experience it, because that's what you're here on the planet for, remember? You're here to experience life. Isn't that right, Mrs.? She knows what I'm talking about. Absolutely. She's probably going to come over here because she's probably thinking, oh, is he going to feed me? He's talking to me again. That might mean he's going to feed me. But I'm not. You can come and talk to me if you want. If you want to come up here. She's trying to work out who I'm talking to. Are you talking to me? She's probably got a complex now. Sorry. So with the backing of some nice hip hop style music, I think it's Will Smith. I think we're getting jiggy with it. This is going to damage my copyright on this video, but there we go. So here we are by the water. So here we are by the water. What do I do, Chaz? What do I do now? I'm terrified. Like, the water looks murky. It's got fish in it. I don't like fish. I don't like big fish as well. And I reckon there's big fish in this water because it's a big lake. And people come here to fish, so there must be big fish here. What if there's a shark or an alligator or a crocodile? Or maybe there's something under the water that nobody knows about that might chew my leg off or something like that. Yeah. I've seen a fish in here about this big, right? And that wasn't that long ago, and it's the first ever fish I've seen. It's a fish, you know. It's more scared of you than it is of it, than you are of it. Trust me. So this tree, there's a bit of a story about this tree that I'm sitting on now. This tree is, or has been, in this water for over 20 years. This branch on the, I've got my feet in the water. Right, you can do this too. It's really easy. So this branch, as I mentioned, this tree has been here for over 20 years. There we go. So that's where I was filming from before, and all along here, and here we are. This branch is fantastic, and I hope it never falls off because it's so useful. So here we go. The water's beautifully clear. Look, you can see to the bottom. I'd say that's about, I don't know, it's about 8 feet, something like that. Forgive me if anybody's watching this who knows and I've got it wrong. So the bridge over there, this is where we were earlier, just over here. And now we're here. So look,
here is my leg going into the water. Oh, I'm sitting in it now. Now, the most difficult part that I've found with this for people, and me included, is when you get the midriff in the water. It seems to be the point where we go, oh, that's a bit too much. Okay, so excuse my fingers, but I'm trying to grapple with this. So now I'm holding onto the branch, and now I've got my midriff in. Like I see, there's a lovely close-up of my tummy, and into the water we go, slowly. And of course, you might say it's easy for me because I've been doing it so long. Well, that's true. Yes, it's true, but it's not easy when you're holding a phone as well, right? So yeah, so here we are in the water. Now, some of you are going to freak out and go, no, let me get to this branch. Ah, there we go. So some of you are going to freak out and go, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. There we go. I can't do it, I can't do it. And you're going to jump out and go, no, I can't. And that's okay. That's okay. If you can't do it and you just stay in for a few seconds, that's okay. It's the same as walking here. It's okay. All right? The important thing is to make sure that you make the journey. As I always say, and we hear many times, it's all about the journey. You make the journey to the water's edge, to be outside. This will help you. And just by dipping your feet in, just dip your feet in, that's enough. Nobody can question it. You'll always find that the people that are in the water will never question how you're doing it. They might say, oh, come on, come on. You might do it a little bit, but most of the time they're just going to go with how you're feeling, because they know how hard it is. Some people can find it really easy, some people can't. More people can't. And it doesn't matter how big you are, how strong you are, you know, what sort of life you've had, who you are, how confident you are. It doesn't make any difference. When it comes to the water's edge, it's a whole new you. So take your time and don't worry. Don't worry about it. You're here. Look at it. It's beautiful. Spend time at this place, whatever your place is. I'm very lucky, and I reckon you are too. And just to get outside means that you're going to have an experience rather than being locked away inside. We've had too much of that, haven't we? So just be outside, be near the water, step by step, and you'll get there, if it's what you want to do. But if you're watching this video, maybe it is what you want to do.